Good morning, everyone. We're continuing here in the words of the CHOFETZ CHAIM, and he's speaking about the ability to speak Lashon Hara when there's a ta'elis, when there's a benefit, but he continues to caution us that there are many details that must be met in order to partake of this heter, this permissibility. And here's another case, says the CHOFETZ CHAIM, where you would not be able to speak. If Reuven sees that Shimon is speaking Lashon Hara about their friend Levi, which is a sin, you transgressed the commandments of between you and your fellow man, because Shimon is causing harm to Levi by speaking bad about him. And therefore, if all the 7 conditions of Ta'elis were met, as we said above, you're allowed to, Reuven would be allowed to publicize the extent of Shimon's deprivation over here, how Shimon wronged Levi, because this way you're upholding the honor of Shemayim, of heaven, you're discouraging sinful behavior from him and from others, and you keep people away. But all of this doesn't help. In order for Reuven to publicize what Shimon did wrong, except as long as Levi, who is being spoken negatively about, knows what Shimon said about him, or the fact that whoever is talking bad about him. However, if this has not been revealed yet, meaning that Shimon doesn't know yet Levi doesn't know yet what Shimon did to him. Also, the saper Dovid, then Reuven is not allowed to tell Levi what happened, because that would be richilas. Again, Reuven sees that Shimon speaks badly about Levi, so as long as Levi is not aware of what Shimon is saying, Reuven is not allowed to go and tell him, because that would count as a violation of richilas, as being a tale bearer. Also the saper davar, and therefore it's us, you're not allowed to tell it. You can't even go tell other people to warn them. The chavra islay, because we have a concept in halacha, which is one friend speaks to another, the word will certainly travel. Umimela yisgala davar gam, and then these words of Lashon Hara, in which Shimon was doing something bad to Levi, will certainly get known to Levi, and that will be rechilas. Meaning, if Levi doesn't know the bad things that Shimon did by whatever transgressions he did to him, by speaking Lashon Hara, so if Levi doesn't know, you cannot tell over to anybody, because somebody else will end up eventually shuttling along the information to Levi, and then that will be rechilas. We're going to write later on, God willing, in the laws of Rechilas. So, the kol shekain, all the more so. She'asa legalis adav la'isa plenty gufa shedivar alav, all the more so. You can't go directly to Shimon and tell him. You cannot go directly to Levi, who Shimon spoke about. Even though Reuven's intention is for the honor of heaven, there's a rechilas gemara. That's literally rechilas, tail-bearing, because you're taking the words of Shimon and you tell him directly to Levi. Even if one lowly person makes fun of a very chashuv, a prominent person amongst Klal Yisrael, and the person that's being made fun of, your father or your Rabbi, still you're not allowed to go and report this Lashon Hara that is being said about them to the victim, as long as he doesn't know about it yet. Why? Because that would be rechilas. Says the CHOFETZ CHAIM, even when you think that you might be able to say the words of Lashon Hara or benefit or the like, even there, if all these pratim, all these details are not in place, you're going to have to keep your mouth closed. You won't be able to say a word, lest you yourself transgress the prohibition of rechilas, of tail bearing to another Jew. Have a wonderful day.